Breaking, Lucky Ayedatiwa sworn in as new Ondo State governor. Wow. So the much awaited period has come. I know that Lucky Ayedatiwa has been, trying to become the governor of the state following the ill health condition of Rotimi Akeredolu. Okay, so with a lot of things that went back and forth, Akeredolu refused to hand over. Even when he went to Germany in the first instance for medical care, he still did not hand over. And there were a lot of problems in the State House of Assembly, as some people were saying Ayedatiwa should start acting, while some are saying no, the Akeredolu is still the governor. But we're under normal condition, Akeredolu should have handed over. But he refused to hand over with his wife, or his wife refused to allow him to hand over. Okay? But the way things are, when he came back, he still could not resume office. He had to go go to his house in Ondo and was operating, not to Ondo, or your state, Ibadan, and was operating from his house. And this led to the PDP members of the state protesting at the government house, saying, Akeredolu, you are back from Germany, come to the office, we want to see you. You cannot rule Ondo State from your house. Okay, if you cannot come to the office, it means that you are not well. Hand over the government to the deputy and go and take care of yourself. So with all the back and forth, when Akeredolu saw that his health was not getting better, he had to hand over. And then they had to swear in, or they had to, put in Ayedatiwa as the acting governor of Ondo State. But with the demise of Rotimi Akeredolu this morning, it is obvious that there can't be vacuum by law, and so Ayedatiwa had to cut short his Christmas vacation, came back to the office to be sworn in, and now has been sworn in as the real substantive governor of Ondo State. Nature abhors vacuum, I see. So let's get a bit of the gist. Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa has officially been sworn in as the new governor of Ondo State. Ayedatiwa was sworn in on Wednesday by the State Chief Judge, Justice Olusegun Odushola, in Akure, the state capital. His swearing in follows the death of former Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, who died in the early hours of Wednesday after a protracted battle with prostate cancer and leukemia. As earlier reported by Niger News, Ayedatiwa had to cut short his holiday and return to Akure for the swearing-in ceremony. Wow. So now, Ayedatiwa is now the full governor of the state, okay, while Akeredolu has gone to rest. The question is there a lesson to be learned in all that transpired in Ondo State? For someone that is sick and needed extra time to take care of himself, having achieved all that he has achieved in politics and in life, did he need to drag so much before handing over to his deputy? I think Akeredolu probably must have made a mistake at some point there. On the other hand, should anybody take advantage of somebody's ill health condition to achieve his political ambition as well? Maybe people would have suspected Ayedatiwa to be taking advantage of Akeredolu's health condition to also achieve his own political ambition. But at the end of the day, there's a lesson to be learned. Okay? People should be fair and be objective in their ambitions and be sure that the interest of the people is what is protected and not their personal interest. Okay? So now, Akeredolu rest in peace. People should learn lesson going forward. When something happened like this, actually, people should, rather than blaming each other or looking for a way to get to gain advantage of it, try to have some lessons to learn from it. There are a few reactions here. Let's see, people are already reacting to what has happened. Someone said, Mr. Governor, please use your office to honor God and to move the state forward. You are not on a revenge mission or witch hunt anymore. Do your best to honor your predecessor. More wisdom from above to achieve better than Aketi. That's Aketi, that is the former governor. The end of an era and dawn of another. Exactly. Now, wow, life falling off someone is the lifting of another. That is life now, of course. One's misfortune is another person's fortune. Of course, nature abhors vacuum, and somebody available would have to fill the space. Congratulations, Ayedatiwa, and may the soul of Aketi rest in perfect peace. Exactly. That is what Somebody's praying there. Some names, Sha. Lucky Ayedatiwa. The name really worked for him. Congratulations. RIP to the dead. Life continues. Exactly. Al-Hakuba. That is a lesson for others. God Almighty is not a man. Congratulations, sir. My condolences to the late governor's families. May his soul rest in perfect peace. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Those are the comments people are making here for Akeredolu. Who is Ayedatiwa? No details about him. So why do you don't you know that Ayedatiwa was the deputy to Akeredolu? Don't you know? Ayedatiwa has been there as the deputy governor of Ondo State, supporting Akeredolu before now. If you don't know that, and if not, there's no way law will allow him to be sworn in if he's not a deputy. It's the deputy that must be sworn in, and if the governor and the deputy are not there, then it goes to the Speaker of the House of Assembly. That is how it goes until another election is conducted. Someone said there is time for everything under the sun. That is Ecclesiastics. Okay. Mr. Governor, please remember all the farmers that the former governor removed food from their mouth because of Chinese nationality. Now where they pay them, now where they pay that money talking on. Remember all the Ondo State farmers that, Akeredolu removed food from the table by, assigning the lands and some other things to the Chinese people. Why are these people in a hurry to swear in the deputy governor as the governor? Just few hours after the death of Akeredolu was announced, were they in the wait for his demise? No, now, there should be no vacuum in government. You don't understand. Some people can just create some kind of things based on the ignorance. Law does not abhor vacuum. Constitution does not allow space. So it must happen. It is Nigerian constitution. It is constitutional. Someone said there shouldn't be a vacuum in governance. The constitution is supreme. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Okay, the constitution is supreme. There should be no vacuum at all. Usually, they should have invited the late governor's wife to be present at the swearing-in oath, showing support and continuity, such as the case of JFK and Johnson. Africans like division, two ethnic and tribal leaders. The new governor may ride to the presidency if he navigates this situation well. Nigerians are searching for a leader with empathy and compassion and human mind. If he had any differences with his former boss, you should forget and bury him like his own father, brother, uncle, and son. Just like his boss, he is not perfect. Congratulations to our new governor. Exactly. So that is what is happening. Ayedatiwa is now the new governor of Ondo State. Why Akeredolu, I think, is lying in state, or if he's a Muslim, he must have been buried by now. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.